What's going on? This is the Risk Taker Sports College Basketball Picks and Prediction Show. I'm your boy Colby Covers, and I'm here to give you 5 free picks for Thursday, February 13th, college basketball slate. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to put your favorite college basketball picks in the comment section below. Let's get it. In the first matchup, we'll take a look at Queens on the road to Bellarmine. Queens is favored by 6.5. They entered this game with an 8-4 record in conference play. They're looking to finish strong and secure that third spot or second spot in the standings. They've been playing real good this year. This is probably their best year yet in Division I. But they're coming off a tough loss, a 13-point loss at home against Lipscomb. They now hit the road where they've only suffered one loss in conference play. Tonight, they should have no problem scoring. Bellarmine is terrible on defense. They're one of the worst teams in 2-point defense and one of the worst teams in 3-point defense. But this game could be a sleepy spot for Queens, as Queens has Eastern Kentucky on Saturday, and Eastern Kentucky is looking to take that spot from Queens. But Bellarmine, on the other hand, they're 0-12 in conference play. They seem to be checked out. Like I said, they're the worst defensive team. They're 362 out of 364 teams on 3-point defense and 359th in 2-point defense. Given their poor performance and their stats, this is just not a good matchup for them. But like I said, Queens does have EKU coming up on Saturday, so this could be a little look ahead. Queens has covered the spread on the road against the bottom ASUN conference. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the spread here. Take the -6.5. I'm gonna take Queens. In our next matchup, we'll take a look at Charleston on the road at UNC Wilmington. UNC Wilmington is favored by 6.5 points. This is a way different team for Charleston. On the Charleston side, this is a way different team than the Charleston teams that we're used to seeing, but they're still a tough team to beat in the CAA. They're currently sitting in third place right behind UNC Wilmington at a 9-3 record. They played well on both ends of the floor, and they dropped the first matchup against UNC Wilmington by 2 points. And this shows that they have a very capability of beating this team. The key with Charleston will be avoiding the costly mistakes they made in the first matchup. They had 19 points. They let UNCW score 19 points off of their 11 turnovers. If they clean that up, clean their ball control up, they have a real shot to win. Wilmington, on the other hand, is flying high. They're entering this game with a 10-2 record, and they're on an 8-game winning streak. Their only game they lost at home, actually, was a home loss to Towson, who is the conference leader. Wilmington has been strong on the offensive end and defensive end. They're capable to put up points in a hurry. I look for this game to be a battle. Like I said, Charleston competed in the last game, and I think they're going to do the same in this game. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. And with that being said, I'm going to take Charleston, and I'm going to take the over. So I'm going to take the plus 6.5, and I'm going to take the over 150.5 as well. In the next matchup, we'll take a look at the game against North Carolina A&T and Elon. North Carolina A&T travels to Elon. Elon is favored by 12.5 points. As a former student at UNC Greensboro, I spent a lot of time at A&T, so it's tough for me to see this team struggling this way. They're 0-12 in conference. Things just not going their way. However, the last 2 games they did play pretty well against Charleston and Campbell. Lost one of those games by 1 point and one of them by 4. So it's sort of a bright side to look at on their side. Coming into this matchup with Elon, A&T is still searching for that good win. They were down by 8 at home the last time they faced Elon. Lost by 8. But their biggest issue remains their offensive struggles. They had a tough time scoring. against a tall team like Elon, it's going to be another struggle day. They have competed against the teams locally though. So like against Greensboro, they competed well. They only lost by like 16 to Wake Forest, and they beat Central, which is a big rivalry game. But that's not even really saying much because Central is not even that good. On the other side, Elon is a very exciting team to watch. They're going to be special to see in the CAA tournament. They may make a run and might make a couple upsets in that tournament. Like I said before, they're the second tallest team in college basketball, and you can really see that. As they block a lot of shots, they defend the post well, and they grab a lot of rebounds. Under head coach Billy Taylor, Elon's made noticeable improvements since last year. They've been playing some solid basketball and are poised to finish strong. However, they have a tough matchup coming up against UNCW, so this game could be a little look ahead for them. Like I said before, A&T has shown up against local teams. I don't know, this might be a homer pick. I am going to take the 12.5 points with A&T. Like I said before, I think Elon might be looking ahead at this UNCW matchup and putting all their efforts into focusing on that game. So I'm going to take A&T plus the 12.5 here. And the last game we'll talk about for today is Maryland traveling to Nebraska. This is probably my favorite game and I'm most excited to watch today. Nebraska is favored by 0.5 point at home. Maryland comes into this game with some momentum following a strong win against Rutgers on Super Bowl Sunday. This Maryland team has a stellar defensive team. They have Queen and they have Reese, who rebound the ball well and defend the post very well. This could be a scary team to play in March. However, they have struggled a little bit on the road. They still have some good wins on the road. They beat Illinois. They blew Illinois out on the road, and they won by 1 against Indiana on the road. They did defeat Nebraska by 3 in Maryland, so they might have a little bit of confidence coming into this matchup. But when we look at the Nebraska side, Nebraska is starting to heat up. They started Big Ten play 1-6, and now they're on a 4-game winning streak. While they've had some close battles, like I said, this team is on a winning streak right now, and they remember that loss to Maryland earlier in the season. This game is going to be very exciting. It's going to be a very good game. A lot of big defensive stops in this game. It may be a low-scoring game, I think, and I'm going to definitely be staying away from this game. But if I had to make a pick in this game, I would definitely take the hot home team minus the 0.5 point. I actually take them on the money line. Looks like I get a better odds with just taking them on the money line. So I'm going to take Nebraska here on the money line. And those are my 5 free picks for today's college basketball slate. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss none of this great content, and make sure you put your favorite college basketball picks in the comment section below. And don't forget, always stay risky. See y'all on the next one.